Hey there, Cancer. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. If this is the first you've been to my channel, what we do is we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. If you are a returning viewer or a subscriber, I thank you so much for your thumbs up, your watch time. Apparently that's really important. Your comments. Tell me what's going on. Let me know how this resonates for you. Be sure to check out your sun, your moon, your rising. Your sun sign, of course, is how you feel inside. Your moon sign is how you feel about the interactions of the world around you. And your rising sign is how people view you and how you interact with the world. And oh my gosh, Cancer, this looks good. Our conversation for this starter for the week from the spirit is the sun. So the sun is shining on you nice and brightly. Ooh, that looks great. Let's get started. Okay, so what do we have going on? Right now it's Sunday, because I like to start at the beginning of the week. And the moon is currently in Aries, and it'll be in Aries until 8:28 p.m. today. And so we've got that happening. That's a little fiery energy sitting there over there in your 10th house of career. So you still might be working on some stuff to do with your career. And then this evening and Monday and Tuesday, the sun is in your 11th house of groups and group activities and how the world sees you and how you interact with the world. And oh my gosh, look at this. You have the sun, right? So this light is going to be shining brightly on you in the very public aspect of your life. So that's pretty nice energy. Cancer likes, Cancer and Taurus are great together. And because, water will soften the earth and earth will help contain the water. And wow, okay, lots of career advice for you this week, Cancer. So you're striding out there into your very public arena. You're coming out of your career sector into your public arena, and then you'll be going into your hopes, goals, and dreams before the end of the week, and then back into your first house of who you are and what you value. So it is a career-oriented week that starts with us discussing the path. You can see the way forward. You know where you want to go. You kind of just trying to figure out how to get there because, look, you're assessing it. You're assessing it on Monday. You're discerning things about it on Tuesday. And so this week is very career-oriented for you, Cancer. Very career-oriented. I can tell that because your cards of guidance where you have the turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Truth transcends illusion. The dragonfly. This is a very spiritual kind of energy. When I get a butterfly, which she has the butterfly in her, that's very public manifestation of changes. It could be money. It could be the way you change your hairstyle. It could be a new routine that you're working out. It could be a job change, a physical move. But when you have the dragonfly, then the change is more, it's soul, deep soul changes. Like, I really want this and I'm really going for it, which makes sense because, then the moon's going to be moving into Pisces and you're going to really be thinking about this. But the Beaver spirit on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday says you need to lay a solid foundation. You are building something. Slow and steady wins the race. This is a very soul project for you. People will see you, it will be public, and you will look good. So then on Tuesday, we've got Tuesday, watch out for Tuesday. We've got Mars still in its own planet of fiery Aries, right? And it's going to conjunct with Uranus that likes sudden and dramatic changes. And so there could be some explosive energy in the universe going on really the beginning of this week. So just watch out for it. You focus on what you're doing and look out for what's going on around you, right? So then on Wednesday at 4:32 in the morning, so when you wake up, you might wake up going, oh no, but what about this? And what about that? And and I'm not sure about, okay, so those are all your fears, right? I think you're going to wake up thinking about what you're worried about. And so my recommendation is going to be to really look at them selectively and say, this one's legit. I might need to handle this one. This one might need to be problem solved, but man, I could be letting these things go. There should be a lot of them you should be able to release. They're just being held on a string. Don't overthink things that are not helping you. Create healthy boundaries for yourself. The healthy boundaries allow you freedom to move, and protect you. So, but you don't want to overprotect, right? You don't want to be closed down and like she's like trapped in a bubble. Don't be, you know, in a short bubble. You might need a nice little boundary around you at times with some of your relationships, because that is in your house though of hopes and goals and dreams, right? So healthy boundaries are good, but don't let them stifle your hopes and your goals and your dreams, right? Don't let the fears restrict you too much. On Thursday, of course, which is Valentine's, the moon is in Gemini still, and this is your 12th house, right? But it's going to come into a square with Neptune and Pisces, and so for you, wow, the cards are just not happening. Oh, here we go. It's about bringing your dreams down into reality, which is such great energy for this overall week. This is laying the foundation. This is creating the transformation. This is striding forward. This is having the healthy boundaries, but the boundaries and not letting the fear override you. And then for Valentine's Day, you have express your love through gifts. So go ahead and enjoy your loved ones. You know, I used to buy my kids, you know, little Valentine's gifts, and they'd wake up to them. It could be something like that. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It could just be a little chocolate bar. It could be going out. Whatever works for you. You know, express your love to. It doesn't have to be a significant other. If you have one, great. If you don't, there are people in your life that you love and that love you. So make sure you enjoy them. On Friday, the sun is going to move into your first house of Cancer at 9:03 a.m. So Friday and Saturday, it's all going to feel so much about what you really want and how you're interacting with the world. That's when the sun's really going to be kind of shining on you. The moon and the sun are going to be working for you, and it's about willpower. And on Saturday, it's about focus. So I feel like Thursday, take a little break and enjoy your loved ones. But I think most of the week you are going to be definitely focusing in on what you're trying to create here. Because when you get to Sunday, oh, look at this. So while you're focusing, you get your willpower and your focus, you have self-care. Drowning doesn't always require water. So yes, very career-oriented week. Try to keep it in balance. Because if you're working hard all week and then you're working hard all weekend, when are you taking some time for yourself? So make sure you carve out a little time for yourself. Do a little self-care. Even if it's just relaxing in a nice saltwater bath so that you can just kind of let your mind wander around. Your mind will probably still be working. That'll be part of the focus. And look, she looks like she's in water, right? The transformation's happening. Her head's above water, but the rest of her is in the water. And so maybe a little bath, a little self-care, just a little downtime, because all work and no play makes Cancer crabby, right? It really does. I know, I'm a Cancer. Okay, and then Sunday, the moon is going to move into Leo at 10:21 a.m., and that is in your second house of what you value. It could be your self-esteem, it could be financial, it could be family, it could be lots of things, right? And so it's what you value. And so, you know, that's where you start taking the action. So I have a feeling that find a little time on Saturday, because it looks like Sunday you're going to be back at work in your mind of putting pieces together, getting things organized. You're going to be working. And so a little guidance on that. The cards, all the card decks I use are listed below. There's also a calculator to figure out your sun, moon, and rising, because I don't remember if I told you this, right? The sun is how you feel inside. The moon is how you react to the world around you. And your rising sign is how you interact with the world around you. Wow. Okay. So the action for you is to release control. Release control. Get in the flow. The best way to overcome the obstacles will be to move through the obstacles, because you have love flows through you and around you. Wait, love flows through you and to you. So letting the love flow through you, getting into the flow of things, letting the universe kind of guide the actions. Don't fight your intuition, and expect wondrous miracles. So things are gonna pop for you. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Don't overdo it. You're striding forward. You have a lot of energy. You have a lot of support from the universe. You have a lot of things cooking in your head, right? Slow and steady wins the race. I want to remind you, you have slow and steady moves the run. Slow and steady wins the race, and you have self-care. Oh, you can't read that in this. There we go, self-care. So while you're striding forward, you don't have to run. Just walk with confidence. Walk with confidence into your future. Get in the flow. Once you start moving, the universe is going to pick you up and carry you. That's what it looks like. Okay? You do have to take action. You just don't have to run. In your card for the week. Yeah. You have a lemon. You have a lemon. It says access innovative thinking. Access innovative thinking. So when you're doing that little self-care bath, that might be a really good way for spirit to say, oh, you know what? You could try this. Right? So, all right, Cancer, looks like a really, really good week ahead for you. Enjoy Valentine's Day with your loved ones, whoever they are. They do not have to be romantic. Remember that. That is not what love really is. It isn't about who spends the most money or who it's about the people you care for. So sometimes just even calling somebody up and saying, oh, I was thinking about you today. That works too, right? All right, you have a great week. I did a couple of fun little videos. I will put them on there. I have soul coaching. I guess they go over here. I have soul coaching, not soul coaching, soulmate, and love reading that I did as a thank you because I've been 3 months on the channel and I already have almost 75 subscribers. So like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you think, and I will see you next week. You take care.